Why selling early can actually save the estate money. Probate real estate often gets delayed. Executors are overwhelmed. Heirs are uncertain. Attorneys are still waiting on paperwork, and the house just sits. On the surface, waiting may feel like the safe choice. After all, why move forward before everything is finalized? But here is the part most people never calculate. Every day, the property sits idle. The estate is losing money. Insurance lapses, mortgages pile up, utilities drain cash, and vacant homes attract problems. I have seen estates lose tens of thousands of dollars simply because no one started the real estate process early. Selling early does not mean rushing. It means being proactive and preparing while the legal side is still in motion. It means protecting the estate's assets before avoidable costs stack up. That is what I do for my clients, and it makes a real financial difference. The hidden costs of waiting. Every estate property comes with ongoing expenses. If no one moves quickly, those costs pile up. Here are some of the most common financial drains I see. Mortgage payments. Even interest-only loans eat into equity if the home is not sold. Taxes. Property taxes accrue whether the home is occupied or not. Utilities, electricity, water, gas, and trash services continue, even when no one lives there. Insurance. Many policies lapse if a home is vacant, leaving the estate at risk. Maintenance, landscaping, pool service, pest control, and city code compliance all cost money. Repairs. Delays often make problems worse, like small leaks turning into major damage. When these costs stretch over months, they erode the estate's bottom line. The longer the property sits, the less the heirs eventually receive. Step 1. I secure the property immediately. The first step in protecting an estate is securing the property. Vacant homes are magnets for trouble. I have seen break-ins, squatters, burst pipes, and even city violations because no one acted quickly. The moment I am brought into a case, I evaluate risk and take action. Change locks and secure entrances. Arrange for vacant home insurance if needed. Ensure utilities are managed properly. Install coded access or lockboxes for safe entry. Keep the home looking lived in with simple steps like blinds, lighting, and mail pickup. These simple measures stop problems before they start. They preserve the value of the property and protect the estate from liability. Step 2. I start market prep during legal filings. Most people wait until full authority or court approval is granted before they do anything. That means weeks, sometimes months, of wasted time. I do things differently. With the executor's approval, I begin preparing the property while the legal work is still underway. This includes scheduling cleanouts or partial decluttering, coordinating photography and staging vendors, gathering comps and market data, inspecting the property for potential buyer red flags, drafting disclosures and marketing material. By the time authority is granted or the referee's report arrives, the property is already prepped. We are ready to list immediately, instead of starting from scratch. Step 3. I stop the bleeding on holding costs. Every month a property sits, it costs the estate money. Mortgage, taxes, utilities, and insurance alone can total thousands of dollars. Multiply that by 6 months, and the estate's equity has taken a huge hit. I move early to reduce how long the estate is carrying those costs. Even shaving off 2 or 3 months of holding expenses makes a big difference to heirs. Selling faster puts money back in the estate's pocket instead of draining it. Step 4. I track market conditions and advise honestly. Real estate is sensitive to market shifts. If interest rates rise, buyer demand can cool quickly. If inventory increases, competition goes up. Waiting too long can mean missing the best window to sell. I monitor the market weekly and provide honest feedback to the executor and attorney. Sometimes listing sooner, even if the home is not perfect, makes more financial sense than waiting. A proactive approach ensures the estate benefits from the best timing possible. Step 5. I prevent damage from delayed maintenance. A vacant property can deteriorate fast. Roof leaks do not wait for court approval. Overgrown lawns can trigger city complaints. Minor issues can quickly escalate into expensive repairs. I coordinate urgent maintenance tasks with the executor's approval. Whether it is repairing a leak, cleaning gutters, or trimming landscaping, I keep the home safe and compliant while the legal process continues. That way, the estate does not lose value because of avoidable neglect. The real value of selling early. Selling early is not about rushing or cutting corners. It is about protecting the estate's financial health. Every day a property sits unlisted, the estate is paying for it. In some cases, waiting costs more than the difference between selling as is and making improvements. By stepping in early, I secure the home against loss and liability. Prepare the property for market without delay. Reduce ongoing carrying costs. Monitor market timing for the best outcome. Protect the estate's value through proactive maintenance. Executors feel supported. Attorneys are relieved of unnecessary calls. Heirs get clarity and a faster path to resolution. In probate, time is money. Waiting to list a home might feel cautious, but it often costs the estate far more than it saves. Selling early does not mean rushing. It means preparing strategically, protecting the property, and getting ahead of unnecessary losses. I step in as soon as possible, take ownership of the real estate lane, and make sure the property moves forward with no wasted time. That means less financial drain, less stress, and better results for everyone involved. If you want to save time and protect your client's equity, I am ready to help. FAQs about selling early in probate. Can a home be listed before probate is complete? Yes, a property can often be prepared and even marketed while probate is in process. However, closing cannot occur until the court grants authority or approval. Preparing early ensures the home sells faster once approval is in place. Who decides when the property can be sold in probate? The court determines the executor's authority. With full authority under the Independent Administration of Estates Act, IAEA, the executor can sell without court confirmation. With limited authority, court approval is required. Is it risky to start repairs or cleanouts before authority is granted? Not if it is done properly. I coordinate safe, approved work that does not overstep legal limits. Cleanouts, minor maintenance, and vendor scheduling can all move forward while filings are pending. What happens if the estate has no funds for early prep? I work with vendors who offer deferred payment, allowing repairs and cleanouts to be done now and paid from escrow later. This removes the financial barrier that often stalls progress. Does selling early mean accepting a lower price? Not at all. Selling early means preparing the property smartly and listing it at the right time. In fact, waiting too long often leads to lower offers if the market shifts or the property deteriorates. Ready to protect the estate's money? Don't let holding costs drain the estate while the property sits idle. I step in early, prepare the home strategically, and keep the process moving so heirs receive the maximum value from the sale. Reach out today. Simply scan the QR code to get started. Or contact us today at 833-PROBATE. That's 833-776-2243. Visit 833probate.com or email info@833probate.com. Because in probate, every day costs money, and I'm here to make sure none of it goes to waste.